Dog shit pick.
What the fuck were we thinking? What the fuck were you thinking?
Testing your speakers on StreamYard. Sounds like they're working.
Everything's working.
Have a great show.
Great.
Testing your speakers on StreamYard. Sounds like they're working.
We're gonna have a great show, baby.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Jimnasium, everybody. As always, it's me, XFL Jim, joined by the one, the only Sir Toots Chase, aka Chase Lupine Fiasco Sessoms. What's up, my man?
Nothing much. Just I'm here. I was instructed to wear my sunglasses, so I got my stunner shades.
Looking good. You're looking real clean right now, buddy.
Got that little podcast shirt. We'll get that in there.
We're feeling good. We're feeling clean. We're gonna start the show talking a little UFL. First off,
just want to say you look like you showered.
no, I didn't.
Oh wow, that's just student filth.
I just feel way cleaner. I went over to my buddy's place, had like a full meal, but I didn't get any of my cleaning done. There's still vomit in the shower.
Oh my god. All you have to do is turn the shower on, man.
Chase, literally after this show, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to clean all of this out, the remnants of this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a shower. That's like step 1 and 2.
Your late night / this afternoon got really real.
It all just started meshing in together. So the stream yesterday, Saturday, was a really good one. It was a 10.5 hour stream.
10.5 hours. Okay.
Obviously, we only have the one game in the morning slate, but then we had the doubleheader that we had weather delay in one of them.
Right.
And it just kind of got away from me a little bit.
I'll have so much to say because I got to watch like 1.5 games. That's
true. You only watched what? Did you watch any of St. Louis and Memphis?
Yeah. Like I napped through a lot of it. That's why I say half.
Okay, I got you. So you saw that one, and then you saw San Antonio and Michigan is the one you got, or did you get DC?
I got San Antonio, Michigan.
You got San Antonio, Michigan. I caught all the games. I had to rewatch a little bit of the Defender Stallions game because I was very far gone on it.
You had to get it was as you told it to me, an epic ending. So it was
a great ending.
You had to view it non-zonkered. It sounded like.
I do remember the end. I remember the ending from being zonkered, but I also remember I did rewatch like the entire game. It was awesome. Let's get into this. Starting off with the Showboats versus Battlehawks. The Battlehawks win at 32-17. I feel like St. Louis has gotten consistently better every week.
Yeah, they have. Good. They have. Just AJ McCarron is throwing touchdowns left and right. They're really hard to stop with that core of receivers with Hakeem Butler and Marcel Aitman, and
they got Ja'Cory Pearson back too.
It looks good. It looks real good for them.
It looks like it's really buzzing. I assume the league does too. The league really probably wants them in the championship game.
Yeah,
because it's in St. Louis.
Right.
So if they make the championship game, I feel like it's going to be incredible vibes.
On the back of Mike Pereira's cake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get a slice when I'm there.
Fucking A, man. Don't get me bricked up like that.
I'll just go on the side real quick. I feel like so I've been talking about it for a few weeks, months now even, that I've been trying to find out who to contact and get into with becoming like media accredited and getting that for the championship game.
Yeah.
Based on what's happened with like the sports gambling podcast guys, I don't know how easily I'm going to be able to get this.
They go to the Super Bowl and shit. You know?
They had it with the USFL because Adam was media accredited.
Yeah, but now it's...
And that's like Colby gets it for college football.
Yeah, it's insane. I feel like if the NCAA, the biggest boner kill league out there, can give Colby a media accreditation, that the UFL can give you an accreditation.
And give him an accreditation.
Yeah.
Like, we've been championing, like, I feel like, obviously, the people that do have accreditations, they're part of, like, spring football news covering and stuff like that. But I would say SGPN's one of the bigger entities that, like, talks about and covers spring football.
I got told I could get media access at Oaklawn. Like, I could go up to like press row and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
they're one of the bigger, like, they were one of the bigger entities covering spring football back in 2020 when that XFL came out.
Right.
And they've only grown since then.
You remember when we did the entire USFL draft?
Yes.
That was a lot.
That was awesome.
I was super sweaty for that one.
Chase, I was sweating up a storm. It was so hot in my place, too. In my parents' basement. But back to the game. The Showboats, on the other side, continually disappoint since their week 1 win.
They got speed bagged. The Showboats got speed bagged. There's no other way to put it. They're not a second half team. They're very much a first half team. They seem like the gold of the first half betting. The gold standard.
Yes, 1,000% on that. But also, in combination with that, maybe bottom 2 offensive line I've ever seen in, like, these leagues.
They are the anti-Chiefs. Remember how the Chiefs were all slow starting, and then it was like they were always great to fade in the first half, but then they always win.
Yes,
The
they're
Showboats
opposite of that.
The Showboats are the anti-Chiefs.
So if I just look at, like, UFL stats right now, team stats, I wonder if they have them all updated from all the games right now. So games played. Let's see.
Hell yeah to you, Jeff.
Hell yeah, Jeff. Always hell yeah, Jeff. So they have all the teams except for Arlington and Roughnecks. They have the games updated. So, Chase, wager a guess. How many sacks do you think the Memphis Showboats have given up this season?
You said it's updated for week 4?
It is updated from week 4 now.
It's over 20.
No, it's not. It's 18, which is still so many.
That's a lot. So unofficially, you had it at like 20, where he was.
I had it at 20. I thought it was 20. It's 18.
It's still it's like 4 point something.
Not as crazy of a gap between them and the second place team.
Who's the second place team?
Michigan.
Perry
14.
A lot of them came last night, though.
Yes. A lot of them came very much like because before that, before this week, Memphis was the only one, I believe, in double digits. So the Panthers made up a lot of ground in one game.
Yeah, they did. They had not only that, they were getting like non-contact, like stumble sacks.
Yeah, it was kind of
out of EJ Perry. It's pretty brutal.
Pretty brutal. Speaking of which, Panthers 9, Brahmas 19. I kind of expected a come back down to earth moment for the Panthers, though.
Yeah, we'll see. They might be the team to play next week after looking so bad, since we know things get crazy in week 5.
Week 5 is pretty nuts. I do have. I'll call it right. I don't like it as much now that they got the win, that the Roughnecks won today, but I do have the Roughnecks upsetting Birmingham next week.
Ooh, wow. Coming off of this little letdown spot.
I know. There's a crazy win for Birmingham. Houston finally got the monkey off their back. They got their win. I got the Roughnecks. Yeah, I'm going to have the Roughnecks upsetting them next week.
Didn't they look pretty good on offense?
They look surprisingly good on offense. Reed Sinnett and this whole offense looked pretty darn good today. The Renegades, on the other hand, looked abysmal on offense, which is surprising based on how they've looked for most of the season so far.
They have a pretty decent defense, though, to be fair.
The Roughnecks do.
Yeah.
Yes. They have a pretty good defense. They have a solid defense, but it's Renegades have just fallen apart from championship to worst team.
They need the magic words from Bob Stoops. They just need him to utter 5-ish, 10-ish words before a game.
And he still hasn't done it.
It's coming. It's going to be well timed whenever it is. It's going to be a big game. That's why they call him Big Game Bob. That's why they call him Big Game Bob.
That's true. Game of the week for you, Chase, since you saw 1.5.
Game of the week for me?
What's your game of the week for you?
I gotta say the offensive explosion from St. Louis was pretty impressive.
That game, even though it was a blowout in the second half, it was still a very fun game.
Yeah. Michigan just looked abysmal, so I'm gonna have to say my game of the week was definitely the
Shodies Baddies.
Shodies Baddies. Yeah.
That is number 2 for me. Defender Stallions is my game of the week. Weather delay included even. I do like seeing the weather delay games where you get to see like 20-some people that stay and they're just having the time of their life. Obviously pissed drunk.
I like that, and I also love live betting the losing team in weather delays. The one that's like losing whenever they go into the weather delay.
Which definitely would have worked because I believe Birmingham was down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chase, we have the official attendance numbers. Who do you think won? Attendance numbers. Pretty easy to guess this one.
I'm going to guess St. Louis.
Yeah, a drop for St. Louis, but to be fair to them, it was happening. Like, these early day games are probably hard to get to for the UFL, and was happening at the exact same time as a Cardinals game.
Yeah, that's trouble. That's trouble all over the place.
31,757 at the Battlehawks game.
How many?
31,757.
Jesus Christ. They're packing it in, man.
Number 2,
San Antonio.
with 11,251.
Yep.
Number 3, these
Michigan.
ones are both really close. It
No.
wasn't in Michigan. It was in
right.
Birmingham and it was in Houston.
I'm going to go Houston then.
Houston was 4.
Oh, wow. Even with the weather, Houston was 4.
So this is like pre-weather delay crowd size. Attendance numbers.
Okay, that makes sense. Then, yeah, that makes sense that Birmingham is number 3 then.
7,576 for Birmingham, 7,179 for Houston. I don't know what Birmingham has to do to get more people to go to these games. They've done nothing but win. They've been there for, like, they've been, out of all the teams in all the leagues, they've been in their market the longest.
And it's not like anything else is going on in their market. It's not like there's a Cardinals game going on across the street or anything. Like, they you know.
I feel like they're a big part of the community. I don't know what you have to do to get the Stallions. Like,
They brought 2 championships to Birmingham.
they're the favorites to bring a third.
They look unbeatable. I hate them, but respect them.
Yes. Are they like Alabama football to you right now?
A little bit, yeah.
The hate and respect is real.
Oh, you're still just a bag of wind.
Well, I just ate. So I had some asparagus and some chicken, and I'm full again. My body has now re-entered the full state.
I appreciate you keeping it light and healthy after this weekend. I'm pretty certain I just heard you let a little bitty squeaker fart.
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Chase, I will let you know when that happens.
I thought it was the most perfectly well-timed little...
No, I will let you know when it happens. So week 5, just looking ahead real quick, we have the Brahmas versus the Renegades, the Stallions versus the Roughnecks, the Battlehawks versus the Defenders in DC, which I always love, Panthers and Showboats. Game of the week for me will be St. Louis, DC. If you remember last year, both those games got extremely chippy between the two squads.
Yeah.
And the game they played in DC was the game that had the fight.
Yeah. Big time fight. I'm want to be on every single dog next week.
So you will be Renegades, Roughnecks, Defenders, Showboats, probably.
Yeah. I bet you I hit 3 of 4.
They're all the home teams, too.
I bet you I hit 3 of 4.
I bet you do, too. They're all home. Anything's freaky happens. They're doing another doubleheader, by the way, on Saturday.
There must be another big race or something.
What is Sunday? Can you look up any sporting events happening Sunday? What is that? Sunday the 28th?
It's the 27th.
Oh, yeah, the Saturday. Yeah, the 27th. Saturday the 27th.
Sporting events.
But the sporting event might be happening Sunday as well, because that's what they did for this one because of Daga. But there's no early game, so they're still doing 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday. There's the 2 games on Saturday.
It's the draft. It's got to be the draft.
But that's like That's like round 3 of the draft at that point.
Still, people still watch. They watch that thing from the rooter to the tutor, my
That's
man.
fair. That's round 3, though. Damn. Uncle Rico will be in attendance that whole time. So we'll have to figure out a way how to watch both the Roughnecks.
Day three is where championships are built, Jim.
It's fair, Chase.
It's where you
That's
find
fair.
the real sandpaper guys, the guys with some jam.
The other thing I thought it would be fun to do on this show this week, Chase, is I went to ESPN and looked up just their headlines. They had their top headlines out there.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be fun. There's 8 of them to go through, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 8 to go through. I thought it'd be fun to give our opinions on them, give our takes, because
Let's go.
We're well-informed people.
Yeah.
Number 1 article: Nelly Corda takes Chevron, ties LPGA mark with 5th win in a row.
Can we see the?
I got the article. I'm gonna get the article put up right here.
Nelly Corda takes Chevron. Okay, now this all makes more sense to me.
Yes, it's making way more sense.
My thought: good for Nelly Corda.
Good for the LPGA in general, I say.
Yeah, just I think we should just call them golfers and not lady golfers.
I agree. They're all professionals, right?
They're all professionals.
We're all for equality here.
Yeah.
That's a sick picture.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Oh, she jumped in the pond. Okay, more golfers need to do this.
It looks like a lot of golfers do it, Jim, because there's a ladder.
Yeah, well, I need to see more golfers doing it.
Okay, that's fair.
Harin Ryu of South Korea shot a bogey-free 67. Good for them.
Yeah.
And there we go.
There we go.
Shout out Nelly Corda.
Hey, big shout out Chevron for supporting lady golf. I just did it. The thing that I said we shouldn't do.
I like that. Yep.
That's my bad. That's
Moving
on me.
Moving on. Victor Wembanyama, Nikola Jokic headline NBA award finals.
How unsurprising is this?
How fucking good is Victor Wembanyama though?
Not as good as he's gonna be. That's the takeaway. He's gonna be insane.
I looked up the odds for Rookie of the Year, and he's like minus 2,000 or something like that.
Yeah. It seems like Jokic and Wemby, because Jokic is just like a stat line stuffer. Like he does everything, and so he's like the least athletic dude. That's the first thing Uncle Rico will tell you is just how unathletic his big ass is. But
he makes it look effortless.
He makes it look effortless, and he makes the simple passes that look amazing. And
this is when I start to tune in to the NBA. It's playoff time. I might watch a couple games here and there.
But like watching Victor Wembanyama guard the paint and the 3-point line at the same time,
beautiful.
It's mind-boggling. It's insane. It's because we've seen like tall dudes before, but they were never this athletic.
No. Once he puts a little bit of weight on too.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be nasty.
Forget about it. Next one, Chase. Miles Russell, 15, makes history again, ties for 20th on court. I don't know what sport this is about.
I have no idea what this is about. Is it golf?
I believe this is golf. Russell
shot a 5
junior golf.
Shot a 5 under 66.
Jesus, dude!
Look at that! Look at you go, man!
Oh, that's him right there.
Oh, he's gonna be bald so hard.
Yeah, he's gonna be real. That's the oldest looking 15-year-old I've ever seen.
That is, dude. He's got that Jordan Spieth syndrome where like life has been hard at this age.
Bigger, I watched Big Daddy Day and ate ham barbecue and napped and edged myself and napped and talked to my dad about roofing. That's a great weekend.
Hey, Big Herm, I'll have you know that Joey Lauren Adams of Big Daddy is actually a proud alumni of my high school. That's right. Joey Lauren Adams went to the same high school as me.
That's pretty badass.
She's banned for life from this bar in downtown Little Rock called Midtown. I don't know what she did, but she's banned for life.
Also included in the article, China's Guan Tianlong is the youngest to make the cut in the PGA Tour sanctioned event. He was 14 in the 2013 Masters. That's actually kind of crazy.
That's insane. No kid should be that mentally put together. I blew Herm's mind.
I feel like this guy already has like a well put together 401k.
Oh God, yeah, his portfolio rocks, dude.
Yeah.
What kind of returns are you getting? Not as good as him. Not as good as him.
Up next, lots of golf on ESPN's headlines, I guess.
Yeah, looks like it.
Guess what? Scotty Scheffler's probably going to win another tournament. He's like the best golfer in the world right now.
Yeah. At the RBC. That's a cool course in Hilton Head.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got the crazy red and white lighthouse.
Oh, yeah. I like that. There's not really much more to like. Scotty Scheffler is golfing out of his mind right now.
Yeah, I don't know what to add to that other than Scotty Scheffler good at golf.
James Harden makes point in Clippers Game 1 win versus the Mavericks.
Does that mean he only scored 1 point, or does that mean that he made a statement?
Let's see. 20
of his 28.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Way to go, James Harden.
Nice job,
what do you
James
think
Harden.
about? He kind of seems like a douche nozzle.
He seems like a real big douche, dude.
Yeah.
When he was like totally on though, when he was like knocking down threes from everywhere, it was kind of fun.
When he was playing at like Houston and it was like just him, yeah.
That was kind of fun, but he seems like a huge douche.
Somebody who knows a whole lot more about the NBA is going to be like, oh, well, he had this person and this person with him in Houston.
I will retract my douche statement if he offers to take us out clubbing.
I just remember this is the Adam Thielen voice.
So big douche, but I feel like going to a strip club with him would be fun as fuck.
Oh yeah. That'd be like going to Cheers for Norm. Just everyone knows his name. Hey, Cinnamon.
He's in LA. LA's not like a huge strip club city.
I'm sure the ones that are out there are really good though.
I bet I've driven past a few. One of them is giant. I think it's like the Peppermint Rhino in LA is like fucking huge. And then there's a bunch of like really seedy ones too.
Yeah. I was always more of a spearmint hippo kind of guy.
I think that sounds better.
Yeah. It's an easier. Oh, that's a big move.
Former Duke guard Jeremy Roach commits to Baylor.
That's a big move.
That is.
Oh man, it was between Arkansas too. Arkansas, St. John's, Kentucky, Villanova, and Syracuse.
Yep. That sucks for you guys.
Yeah.
You'll get plenty of good players.
We'll see.
No, you'll get the good players. Just what are you going to do with them?
We'll see. I'm not excited. I'm not.
Baylor.
Good for Baylor. Yeah. Scott Drew's kind of hard to hate.
You're not. Do you feel like? So we're basically still right after the season and the news. Do you feel like by the time the season comes around, you will be excited for basketball?
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Especially if he does get like a bunch of like really good players.
Yeah.
What about football? I'm kind of mad about football too. Everyone's really jacked for Petrino. You remember I had you've heard me criticize Petrino and his offense and everything, and I don't know what he does for our recruiting. I'm not sure if it's much.
It just sucks because I love Sam Pittman.
Yeah. Now he's saddled with
I just want it to work.
And Petrino is just standing there with a fucking knife, just waiting to stab him in the back so he can have that job.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Up next, Ohtani breaks Matsui's record for MLB home runs by a Japanese-born player.
Did that quick?
Yeah, he did.
Jeez.
He's kind of killing it right now, dude.
He's kind of someone
He's
took
betting
the over,
on himself.
Took the over on his season home run total.
Ohtani crushed a 2-run homer deep in the right field. My man. I really do love Shohei. He's so fun.
The pictures of him standing next to Mookie Betts this year are never going to get boring at all.
Great.
Where it just says Ohtani Betts.
Do you think he tries harder to learn English now that he got fucked over by his translator?
He got fleeced. He's already made great improvements with his English. I'm sure that really just drove the need home to be like, I need to be fluent enough to do my own banking. Or he was in on it the whole time. What do you think?
I think he was in on it.
You think he was in on it? Do you think he like there are pictures of him at March Madness making that like
Yeah.
my parlay face?
I think he's in on it. Dude, I've seen like maybe this is me painting with a broad brush, but I've been in like Japanese like gambling dens.
Yeah.
They do go hard. They go crazy.
Yeah.
Like
How-
when it's not legal over there, they go crazy.
With that being said, how much is the Yakuza involved in this?
Well, how much is the Yakuza involved in everything when we really think about it?
They got at least a 20% stake in his action or something.
I mean, yes. I guarantee you. If you're gambling, it's probably touched any money you're gambling with probably has touched some Yakuza's hand.
Listen, Shoei, I've watched Tokyo Vice, and I know you don't fuck with Tozawa.
We understand that.
We understand that. Just don't fuck with Tozawa. That's the biggest advice I have for Shoei Ohtani.
That's honestly just good advice for anybody.
Just never fuck with Tozawa.
No.
Or any Yakuza family.
The last one we have, Chase. Barcelona slams embarrassing La Liga for no goal line technology. Okay.
All right.
Not only do I very barely follow any soccer,
Yeah.
this is La Liga, dude. This is Spain. I don't give a fuck.
You don't care.
You
don't care. You don't care about Real Madrid or Barcelona?
No, I don't. Barcelona goalkeeper Marc-Andre Ter Stegen and manager Javi Hernandez slammed the embarrassing lack of goal line technology in Spain after the 3-2 loss to Real Madrid.
In El Clásico.
I'm more of an El Asico guy.
That's the El Asico is
Iowa State, baby.
That's right.
Iowa State.
Yeah, man. So you have these teams like Barca and Real Madrid who spend millions upon millions of euros on these players, right?
Yes.
You gotta expect some sort of goal line technology if like every other league has it.
I would fucking hope so.
I feel like this is a legitimate gripe that it is.
You have two of the
embarrassing.
biggest brands in sports.
Two of the largest brands. Yeah, dog. Yeah, you need something that tells me if the ball crossed a line or not.
I don't know. So that's your sports headlines, Chase.
There's a lot of golf, a little bit of soccer,
A little bit of soccer, a lot of golf, a little bit of basketball, a little bit of college basketball and NBA.
Yeah.
No UFL, ESPN. What the fuck are we doing here?
WT the fuck, man. WT the fuck.
I don't know. Also, shout out my boy Adam the Spiny Giant on Twitter. His UFL rankings just came out.
Ooh, nice.
You'll never guess his number one, Chase.
Is it the Stallions?
It's the Battlehawks.
Ooh.
It's Battlehawks, Stallions, Brahmas, Defenders, Panthers, Roughnecks, Showboats, Renegades.
T1BG asks, when are you guys going to cover Real Human Mortal Kombat?
Oh, is that a real thing?
As soon as it gets legal.
Yeah.
I'll find the offshore that allows us to bet on the lives. Prize fighters fighting to the death. I guess prize fighters are death fighters at that point because the prize is life.
Yeah, I mean, they could also win money.
They could.
But the losers just die.
Yeah. Do their people get money?
Yeah, they're
well compensated. Like there's like an annuity for them.
What if you do a fighting tournament? It's like life or death, but no one actually dies. You just kind of ruin their life if they lose.
Like you loosely tie them to like a sex trafficking ring. But charges are never pressed or
you
anything.
Like heavily allude that they're a pedophile.
You have it, yeah. You're always tied to it, even though you're not really one.
Or they just burn their house,
burn their homes to the ground, make their kids hate them.
Yes,
that sort of thing. Yeah,
just ruin their life,
ruin it.
And it's someone's job in the company to follow this person for the rest of their life and just make sure they're miserable.
So you're killing them. But just very slowly.
Yes.
I'm down for it, honestly.
Think of how good the fights would be.
Yeah.
Any other takes, Chase? Any other hot takes or opinions? Yes. Anyone who loses the fight gets Jeffrey Epstein deep faked.
That's wow. No, I have no more hot takes other than AI should only be used for good.
Just like how you use it.
Just how I use it. I should be the
Wolves,
guidepost.
chains, and aquatic transport services.
Yeah, and beagles.
You got beagles in there too. That's true.
A little weed.
NBA and NHL update just for the people before we get out of here.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Cavs beat the Magic. Timberwolves beat the Suns. Knicks beat the Sixers. That's yesterday. Well, fuck me. See this? We're so good at covering every other sport. Okay, Celtics beat the Heat. Clippers beat the Mavericks, like we saw in the article today. Shout out ESPN.
Oh yeah, what up?
Bucks beat the Pacers, and then the Thunder and Pelicans play tonight. For everyone not aware, I do have a bet going for the Thunder. If the Thunder win the NBA championship, I have to eat all the ingredients to a strawberry shortcake.
You know I'm a closet Pelicans fan.
I'll root with the Pelicans, dude. Zion's fun as fuck.
Yeah, I think he's hurt.
I know he is, but how bad was his injury? Like they said there was a shot he could come back, I believe, for the playoffs.
I'm sure there's a chance. Are you gonna watch Conan O'Brien Must Go?
I am gonna watch that literally tonight.
It's a good call. That's yeah.
NHL. The Panthers beat the Lightning. The Rangers beat the Capitals. The Capitals are my team in the NHL. That if the Capitals win, I have to eat a can of cat food. So good on them for losing.
Good on them. Good on them for losing.
And then currently the Jets are beating the Avalanche 7-5 right now with a minute left to go in the third.
Winnipeg.
Let's go
Winnipeg.
I want a Canadian team to do well.
Yeah, let's go Winnipeg. Why not? Let's
go Canada.
Toronto. Let's go Winnipeg. Let's go.
And then later tonight, Vancouver versus Nashville. We're Team Predator here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Canucks.
I like the Preds.
I like the speed of the Canucks. I don't know. I have no idea if they're
I'm a fan of Predators.
I don't know anything about hockey. I watched a little bit. I tell you what though, I watched a little bit of Carolina and the Islanders.
Playoff hockey's fun as fuck.
Playoff hockey is fun. And I've decided I'm going to do my picks in hockey by who has the hypest anthem singer, because those anthem singers usually bring it. And the one who gets the crowd the hypest, that's the team that I'm picking to win the Stanley Cup.
I respect that, Chase.
So far, Carolina is in the lead, which is kind of a chalky pick, I understand.
Any parting things that you would like to discuss before we get out of here?
Just be good to one another.
I respect that.
Be good to
and
each
watch
other.
And watch the UFL.
Watch the UFL.
Eric, the answer to your question is right here. No, I went to a friend's house and had dinner. I have not cleaned yet. There is currently vomit in my shower, but don't worry. It will get cleaned. But we love you guys. I love all of you.
Stomp it down the drain, Jim.
That's what's going to happen, Chase. I love you guys, and we'll see you. Eric, it's not good. The situation is not good. It's not good.
Not great.
It's not good. It's not great. I'll see you guys next time. We'll see you next time for some more Jimnasium.